Welcome to another video, guys. Yesterday I did a Grime Group Beef 1 yesterday, and I got 2 views in under 24 hours, which is really good for my channel. Now today, the group Grime Beef is going to involve Stormzy and the beef he's had with rappers and other people. I'm going to take you all through the history and that. There's only been one latest track, which was like a month ago, but I'll mention that later. So basically, it all started with Skepta and Kanye West, where Kanye West asked Skepta and his crew to come on the Brit stage to dance around while he's performing. And yeah, if you heard Skepta shut it down, you'll know that this woman said that these dancers dancing aggressively on stage. Now, basically, the thing is that, yeah, they were referred to as backup dancers. That might sound familiar to you. Try and figure that out. But anyway, yeah, here's the thing. So like, backup dancers was like Big Nasty was the first to refer to them as backup dancers. Then Urban World UK interviewed Jay Spades, and the guy said, the guy who does the interview said, what's it called? Like, he said, do UK rappers need a co-sign by American artists? Jay Spades said, pick up all the backup dancers. If that's what you do to get to the top, then that's fine. And Jay Spades and Skepta, they don't like each other because Hackney and Tottenham, you know that rivalry. Like, personally, I'm from like East London myself, like East London, Dagenham and Essex, like around the same places, but like, I have no hatred for the football club, which is not the ends. But like, anyway, back to the subject. So like, the only person who took this on board wasn't Skepta or Jammer or anyone that was on stage. Like, the one least expected was Stormzy. He made a song called Shut Up, which is basically like Fire in the Park, FITP. It's basically one of the like the biggest grime tracks latest so far. Like, Stormzy has grown so much. But anyway, let's get to the bars. So he also disses another rapper in this. I'll get to the bars in a minute. The first bar that was a diss is against Cadell, which is Wiley's younger brother. Basically, Cadell made a song called Hotline, which is dissing Baxter, Jammer, Stormzy, and Chip. He's basically said in the thing against Stormzy, and Stormzy ain't better than me, but that's neither here or there. So Stormzy replied in this bars and shut up, saying, "Man thinks he's better than me. Tell my man shut up." Yeah, so that's a reply to that. It's not like when Stormzy doesn't mention the people he's talking about, but like some people think it's the general bars, but they're actually subliminals, because he doesn't want, like, if he mentions Jay Spades or Cadell's name, everyone's gonna think, oh, he's hard, I'm gonna check him out, like, and build off Stormzy's fame. They'll get fame off Stormzy's name. I know that rhymes, but that's something that I can't contain. So basically, Stormzy said, couple man called me a backup dancer, stage the bits of a backup dancer. If that makes me a backup dancer, the man in the event's backup dancer, the man in the pic's backup dancer, man will shout about backup dancer. So yeah, he says backup dancer a lot. He says, here's the thing, like, people interviewed Jay Spade saying, you think it was aimed at you, but Jay Spade said it was aimed at Big Nasty because he was the first one to say it. He said couple man, so he wasn't just aiming it at one, he was aiming it at everyone who called all of them with Kanye a backup dancers. So Yeah. I don't know why, like, Big Nasty didn't reply or anything. Like, I don't know how Big Nasty got away with it. But, yeah. So, like, so then, um, in Cadell's Hotline 1, he disses a guy called Mez, who's not a rapper or an MC, but he can, apparently, but he made a diss track to reply to Cadell. 64 bars of air pie. Because he mentioned Cadell before in one of his war dubs, but he done a war dub with no name. So basically, like, um, thing, basically, so like basically, he was dissing Cadell. So Cadell came back with Hotline 2, where he also dissed Stormzy in it. He was like, could have got a Momo last year if I tried. And when he was referring to this, he was referring to the 2014 Momos where Stormzy won Best Grime Act. Then what happened was, Jay Spade said in an interview, unless Stormzy admits that the bars were aimed at him, we're cool. But you would think that, wouldn't you? If he didn't say anything. But no. Stormzy dropped his one take freestyle where he disses the likes of people. Well, I'm gonna speak about that later. But Dappy released a song called Tarzan 3, which is basically a few subliminals against Lethal Bizzle on Link Up TV. And he says the N-word, a racial term, in front of a lot of black people. If you don't know this by now, Dappy's white, Jay Spades is black, and Jay Spades was standing right next to Dappy at that moment. So, basically, Stormzy wasn't happy with that. You think my white friends can say, let's stand there like that's Jigger? Mad. So, he replies to him with that. Also, earlier, Stormzy, in the Anthony Joshua Dylan White fight last year, he did the shut up and replaced a few lyrics better than the AJ shut up, like, and he changed a few things with it. So Dylan White was interviewed and he got asked, what would you do? And Stormzy said, shut up to your face. And he said, I'd knock him out. And they're both from South London, so it's kind of a bit more offensive to him as well. So like, and later, later thing, what's it called? So basically, like, when Stormzy replied to his one take freestyle with, I told you the J Spades and Dappy thing, he replies to Cadell like, man wanna see me reply, and when my schedule was tight, man tried to say he's better than me, that was a terrible lie, which is a reply to Hotline 3 of Cadell's. Like, when he says, where do you know me from? BMO2, anybody could have wrote that song. BMO's hard, don't quote this wrong. BMO Field is Wiley's freestyle, which basically has the same beat. But he said BMO's hard. But because the Stormzy lyrics are so bad that anyone could have wrote it. Alright, so later thing. He replies like to Dylan White at the end. Okay, I've clocked it. My man's lost it. Man on the beating. The ref should have stopped it. Mocked it. Had one charge, you flopped it. Threatening me when making a heavyweight champion. Rude boy, stop this fam. Doing hell. Yeah, and also replying to Dylan White. So later, so a month ago, Stormzy released a song called Scary. And, I mean not Cadell, Stormzy released a song called Scary a month ago. Yeah, saying, come with a nuclear war with a strap. But when we both say sharp, when I say sharp, I get a pluck. And J Space tweets before one take. I mean, after the one take freestyle, someone told the free close MC to chill out. So Stormzy replies in scary. Um, um, and they think I get, they think I get a thing with brand new clothes. Like, why would I mug myself? So he gets paid to wear them, and he's sponsored by Adidas. So, like, that's kind of weird if you get like free clothes. So basically, what happens next? Cadell releases a song called Scarier, which is clever because he did the wordplay with it. He did the same beat, and he goes hard. And at the start of the song, he says, "Your crew saw me and did nothing about it," at the O2 Arena. I don't know how true that is, but why would he lie about that? It's kind of stupid if he did. Yeah, and J Spades released a song about like 4 weeks ago, I think it was. Yeah, 4 weeks ago, I think it was. What's it called? Never Enough. And in his last verse, he's like, "Man, hear little man talk about shut up. You won't feel it when the next show gets shut up. Because you know that the summertime's over. We got M-words all around us, so you know storm's over." So, he's basically pointing at Stormzy. The track is really hard. It's on Link Up TV. Yeah. And that's basically what we've had so far. Do you think Stormzy will reply? Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like. Thank you for watching. This has been Mikey Timpson. See ya!